What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Second Street Marvel. It's New Comic Book Wednesday, and in today's live stream, I'm going to be talking about some of the new comic books that I brought home from my local comic book shop today. In case you don't know, every single Wednesday is New Comic Book Day. New comic books are released at local comic book shops nationwide, hell, probably worldwide for all I know. But we're going to talk about some of those today. I've also got some giveaways that I'm going to be doing here for some of my channel members as well. In case you guys don't know, one of the things I do for my channel members is I do some live streams. I'm telling you, I still owe you guys. I still owe you guys this live stream. I've been meaning to do. Just been kind of really busy with family life. You guys know how it is. But one of the things I do is with the money that I get from the channel memberships is I put that into crowdfunding comic books. Over the last few years, I've really enjoyed going on to like Kickstarter, Indiegogo, and finding different projects from indie creators out there to back and get these books in and talk about here in some of the videos and live streams, as well as other things too. There's other things beyond comic books that I get as well, like that Lady see that Lady Death statue right there? Yeah. Got that thing from one of the crowdfunding projects from the great people over at Coffin Comics. An absolutely great thing. But one of the other things I do is some of those books that I actually go back, I do giveaways for as well. And one of the things I am getting ready to give away very soon is this copy right here of Lady Death Diabolical Harvest. This is chapter 16 of Lady Death in the Coffin Comics universe. Since they've started their whole Kickstarter campaigns and things like that, this is chapter number 16. Absolutely great stuff. This book right here is signed by the man Brian Pulido himself right there. You can see that little signature right there. Yeah. Signed by Brian Pulido himself. This one is actually written by Brian Pulido and Mike McCann, and it's got art by Diego Bernard and colors by CC Dela Cruz. I believe the letters are by Marshall Dillon as well. I haven't got a chance to read this. I'm busy going through and reading, catching up on all the chapters in that Lady Death omnibus right back there. But very good stuff. It's got the certificate of authenticity with it. So yeah, we'll be giving this away. This is the premiere edition. This is one of the books that when they launch campaigns through Kickstarter that you yourself can go out there and back and help, help fund these books. Absolutely great stuff coming out of Coffin Comics. The art in these books are absolutely great. The stories are very good as well, depending on what you like. It's not for everybody, not everybody's going to like Lady Death. But I've certainly enjoyed these stories, and you can see the kind of passion and the fun that these folks like to have over there when creating these comic books. Absolutely great stuff. I'm very, I'm very happy to give some of these away, though it does get hard sometimes because there's some of these covers that are just so damn beautiful. They're hard to part with. I just don't want to get rid of them. But somehow I find a way to still get them in the mail to our Myrtle Maniacs, that is our channel members here. And speaking of which, you can become a channel member too. You can become a channel member too if you like what you're seeing in these videos and these live streams. All you got to do is, make sure you subscribe and all that stuff. But then right next to the little subscribe button, unless you're on like iOS for some reason, it's so weird, is there's a little join button right there where you can go and become one of the Myrtle Maniacs. But thank you all so much for your support. One of the other things I am going to be doing in today's stream is giving away these right here. This is Lady Death Rules, Volume 1 and Volume 2. And I'm sorry, channel members, you got to be present to win. You got to be I'm kidding. We're going to spin the wheel with all the channel members' names on there and get 2 different names to mail these copies out to. 2 lucky channel members are going to be going home with, or getting them sent to their home with these copies of Lady Death Rules Volume 1 and Volume 2. Now, these I actually did get from the Coffin Comics, what they call the Coffin Comics Catacombs on coffincomicsshop.com. They have what they call the Catacombs, which is ones that Julian the Hooligan, he hosts some live streams, I think on Mondays, Fridays. I'm not sure if he does them all. I can't remember if it's on Wednesdays too. But he does these ones, these live streams where he actually puts things up for sale that they mark down because they are ones that have slight damages. So they mark them down to kind of pass those savings on to, people who want to buy these wonderful books. These ones I ended up picking up for like $10 each, and for that I couldn't say no to be able to give these away to some of my channel members here, because I really do enjoy the work that they're doing over at Coffin Comics. I think these folks are probably like the gold standard when it comes to crowdfunding comics. They got a big old facility. They've got a bunch of employees there where they get all their stuff in. They get all the fulfillment, all the fulfilling the campaigns and everything done in a timely and orderly fashion, and they are really great about with their customer service too, like communicating with their customers, updates on the campaigns, and even if you have any issues, you can always reach out to them. They are absolutely great. They took care of me, like that statue right up there I was talking about a minute ago. I ended up getting it in the mail, and when it came in, it was broke. You know what I did? I got a hold of them the day that I found out it was broke, and you know what they did? They waited till everything was done. They had to assess their damages, and they sent me a new one. Right? Yeah. And which, is pretty awesome. I mean, I'm not sure what else I would do. I mean, it was they cost a lot of money. So, obviously they're not going to try to make you be stuck with something that's broke. So, very, very good stuff. But again, thank you all so much for being here. And again, I will be giving away that copy of Lady Death Diabolical Horrors very soon. I'm also soon going to be giving away one of these copies of Here Comes Calico. This is the manga version of this series. Very good stuff coming out of what is it? Sigma Comics right here. Very good stuff. They actually did some crowdfunding on their single issue comic books that they did of these. I believe it was an 8-issue series of Here Comes Calico. Very good stuff. But we'll be giving these Lady Death Rules Volume 1 and Volume 2 a little bit later on in the stream. I want to say what's up to everybody in the live chats, and then I'll get in and talk about some of the comic books that I brought home from my local comic book shop this week. And today, first in the building is my man, Mike Popcorn Porter. How are you doing, Mike Porter? Thank you so much for being here. I see we've also got Justin, Star Wars Marvel Purist. You know what? I think I've become more of a Puritan than you, man. Because, you know what? As far as the Star Wars stuff anyway, for me, it's only Star Wars now. I think, in case you guys don't know, Aggressively Relaxing, he actually did this video one time, and he had me convinced. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. He's right. He's absolutely right. He did this video talking about, he did this video talking about The Empire Strikes Back. And I was like, yeah, you know what? This son of a bitch has a point. And it was basically about how Star Wars has pretty much been ruined since The Empire Strikes Back. To me, there is only Star Wars. That's it. There's only Star Wars. All that other bullshit that came afterwards, tired of it. Anyway. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, Justin. We've got a 34-month member chat from Mike Popcorn Porter. Says, brother, I have been with you for a while. It's been a while, Mike Porter. It has 34 months, man. Look, we're almost at 3 years. Can you believe it? We're almost at 3 years. Crazy. And so I think I've had the channel for, God, what is that about? It was 2019 when I started the channel. So yeah, man, it's time's flying by. I do greatly appreciate you and all of the Myrtle Maniacs for all of the support, even all of the people who come here to hang out in the chats and the live streams, comment on the videos. Everybody out there helps contribute to the success of this channel, and it's greatly appreciated. And there's plenty of other people out there who have helped me build this channel from what it was. Getting out there, meeting people in this whole YouTube landscape, doing different collaborations, conversations, and just kind of, I guess you could say, rubbing digital elbows with all of the people, what do they call it? In the space. And you might be surprised sometimes. When it comes down to it, because, and that's one of the things with I swear, a lot of people don't realize, and sometimes it becomes very apparent that they don't realize it, but sometimes it really shows that there are a lot of people out there. You may not know who they are. You may not ever know that they're watching or listening to what you're saying or doing, but there are people out there watching what you're doing, checking out your content. And not just nobodies. I'm telling you, like I've talked to people, been in live streams and stuff, made comments on videos and live streams and stuff where people have come out and said things like, "Whoa," like, "Oh wow," like, I can tell you actually watched one of my videos or live streams, and you kind of, I guess, not maybe know who I am, but you know of me, and you paid attention enough to know maybe some of the things I've said, some of the things I've done, places I like to hang out and stuff like that. So you never know. You never know. Like I said, there's been a few times I've been quite surprised. So yes. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Let's see who else we've got here in the building. Not all the ballers like Mike Porter, right? Yeah. Justin says, Trinity just found a pic of me late teens or early 20s with the Lady Death poster up in the room. I'll DM it. Oh, nice. Hell yeah, dude. That's pretty sweet. Hell yeah. Badass. Mike Corn Porter says, I ain't no baller, but do you wish you was a little bit taller? Mr. Humble. Oh, man. Phil Ailing, thank you so much for being here. Says, cool bucks. Thank you so much for being here, Phil. I'm not sure if I've ever seen you here before, Phil, but thank you so much for being here on the live stream. I see we've got my man Reefer Man in the building. He dropped the reviews. Reefer Man, he's just Reefer Man now. Hey, I'm with it. I see we've also got Simple Sparrow. How are you doing, Max? I hope all's going well with you. Hey, I seen you took out a classic bike. I seen you post a picture of it. I'm like, what are you going to do with that thing? You going to wash it? You going to get, oil it all up, make it look all good? Are you going to sell it? Are you flipping bikes now? What? I'm kidding. I kid. Kind of. Anyway. Let's see. I see we've also got Tim's Talk in the building. How are you doing, Tim? That's Kylo Tim to you. Thank you so much for being here, Tim. I hope all's going well with you. Reefer Man says, tonight was my son's first baseball game. They won. And my son got his first injury. Fastball to the face. Ew. Ouch. That sucks. That's got to hurt. I'm sure he's doing fine, though. Okay, yeah, he's okay. Should be fine. All right, yeah. But like, where did he take it? Like, was it like the cheek? Was it right in the kisser? Was it in the nose? Was it in the eye? The forehead? Yeah. I know. Yeah, that's a different story for a different time. That's a story for the channel members. But I mean, there's plenty here right now, but not right now. Let's see. Look, we've also got Aggressively Relaxing in the building. Says yes. New Hope movie is trash. The only real Star Wars is the original novelization. No, you know what? You're not gonna make me a Puritan like that. I'm not going there, Aglax, because I don't know how to read. Oh man, you know what? I gotta say, you know what? Maybe I should. You guys gotta check this. You guys gotta check this video out though too. I'm gonna drop it in here in the live chats because this video is hilarious. It's probably one of his best he's ever done. Probably one of the best videos he's ever done. I know I've got it somewhere right around here somewhere. Let's see it. Okay, yeah, here we go. No. Okay, here we go. Let me see. I know we can get this in the live chats. We can get this in the live chat here somewhere. All right. Oh my God. There we go. All right. Check this out. Oh man, I didn't realize I used the Trailer Park Live thumbnail. I should have took that off there. It's supposed to be new comic book day. New comic book day reviews. But here we go, right here. You got to go check this out. This is Aglax's video. I'm gonna put that in there, and what I'm gonna do. Oh no, dang it! Ah, come on, man, come on. Gosh dang rookie. Okay, we're gonna pin that there in the comments. Yeah, not right now. Maybe right now if you want to. You can come back. You've got to go check out this video that Aglax did. Absolutely hilarious stuff. But it's true. Everything he's saying is true. Hey, you know what? And Aglax, you need to put more of that money maker in some of your videos, man. You'd probably get more viewers. Yeah, put that money maker out there, baby. Yeah. You don't have to start an OnlyFans, but if you did, you know, I mean, not me, but you know, I'm just saying. William Moloch, thank you so much for being here. I hope all is going well with you. Aglax says my involvement in you. Where'd that go? Oh man. Okay, my involvement in your channel is probably a net loss, and for that I apologize. No, Aglax, no. It's a gain. It's a gain. Yeah, it's a net gain. Yeah, Daniel Fisher. You know what? Here, let me see if that'll even pull up. Let's see if that'll work. Let's see if that'll work here. Oh man, what? Anyway, we'll see it. We'll see if this thing's gonna work for me. We'll see if this thing's gonna work for me. See if it'll let us turn on those things. I don't know why it always it works and then it doesn't work and then it just comes and it goes. And let's see. Here we go. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Man. Themes, overlays, Streamlabs. Man, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where do I turn on? Where do I turn on the bot? Where do I turn on the bot, man? Oh, there. Maybe it's right here. Right? Maybe it's right here. It's right here. Creations. No. 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 I can't even remember where I go on to turn it on, man. Where do I go to turn it on? Oh, there we go. Maybe that's it. It might work now. It might work now. Daniel Fisher. Yeah, we'll see how long it works for. It seems like every time I turn it on, it'll work, and then it won't work anymore. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know. Seeing now it's just being a piece of junk. Now it's just being a piece of junk. All right. Anyway, let's get back into the chat here. I see. Yeah, Daniel Fisher in the building says I'm not sure if the bot is. Yeah, it should be on now. It should be on. It should be on now. It should be on now. So yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Oh gosh, dang it. Gosh, dang it. What? No, wrong thing here, man. Oh man, my bald spot's showing. Did you guys know I'm bald? Maybe you did. Maybe you did. Maybe you already knew. Maybe it was already obvious. Okay. All right. So, here we go. Let's see. We've also got Weed Richards 420 watching and listening. Thank you so much for being here, Weed Richards 420. I hope all's going well with you. Let's see. Aglax says, honestly, if I was that bot, I wouldn't promote my channel either. Solid choice, bot. Been here a few times before. Okay, Phil. Well, thank you so much for being here again. Welcome. Justin says, pure as in the creator's vision. Get over the Ewoks. George Lucas is the maker. Stan Lee, Jack Kirby. I don't read the first issue of Spider-Man and Thor and say that's it, right? Yeah. Oh, we got Brian Mccann in the building as well. Thank you so much for being here, Brian McCann. Aglax says, have you guys heard the title Wanda, Master of Chaos? No, I haven't. Is that a good one? Is that a new movie? Sounds like a new movie. It was my girlfriend's bike. wait, like, Alex got a new bike? Is that what? Alex got a? Oh, I'm kidding. Mike Porter says, I kid, right? Jonny sounding more like a supremacist. A supremacist, yes. Definitely. That's funny. That's hilarious. Okay. Wayne, I hope, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, ball to the cheek, any higher would have been bad. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty rough. RC Scott in the building. I hope all is well with you. A break to the Maxilla is a mad hard to heal for real. Yeah. Is that what's that? Is that right here? Or is that right? No, that's the mandibles, right? The mandibles, and then I'm guessing you're talking about right here. Is that like the cheekbone? Is that like the cheekbone? Yeah. Paul Dini tried to save Star Wars with the with the Ewoks. The Diniverse is the real canon. Oh, okay. We got TK's Batcave in the building. Thank you so much for being here. Brian Mccann says Moon Knight Season 2 is on hold until the strike is over. No enchanted suit this fall for Trinity. You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I'm just kind of hoping that, you know, we talked about this the last stream, but you know, like when there was that last strike in 2007, pretty much after that is when all the shit writers we got nowadays came in and started writing everything. Take a look at TV. What happened to TV around? Like, you know, shortly thereafter, we got all those fucking knockoff office shows like Parks and Rec and Community. Wasn't Community one of them? All that shitty fucking sitcom bullshit where everybody started acting like fucking sarcasm was a personality or a sense of humor. Like, yeah. Fuck out of here with that shit. Anyway, yeah. So maybe we'll get some good writers out of it. Yeah, maybe all the good writers will come back and all the bad writers will go to the comic industry. That's what Vita Ayala wants. Anyway, hey, thanks for sharing the video. I was the first person mad at Star Wars. Yeah, it was a historical video. Trendsetter. #trendsetter. Yeah, congrats on the Sun's Reefer. Hopefully the ice will help you sun out. Yeah, absolutely. We should all leave and watch Aglak's video. Yeah, you know what? The other one I need to find is that one. I can't find it again. Man, I'm telling you, I nearly crashed my car when I was listening to that shit. I was laughing so hard. Was the one where you actually got the spam caller and he's on there, he's like, fuck you, and he got all pissed off at you, dude. Like, that shit was hilarious. That shit was funny. Yeah. Oh no, the writers of Rick and Morty are on strike. What will the entertainment industry do? Yeah, good riddance. If I was Hollywood, I'd leave the losers of the streets to pick it for a few years. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, hire some real writers. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Aglak says, I want to do another video like that, set April 22nd, 1992. You should come on, Trinity. We'll talk about how Image is going to kill Marvel and DC and how we're excited for Hook and Batman Returns. Yes. Yeah, we may have to do that. You can green screen me in there, sitting right next to you. That works. Yeah, hire real writers. Unions should be illegal, in my humble opinion. Yeah, it's funny today on the Den of Nerds Live when he was doing his live stream. He was talking about some of the writer strike and stuff, and they're talking about all these things like, oh, what's the problem with some stuff? Like, you know the real problem. The real problem with all these, with like the union. Look. I'm sure for the Writers Guild, I mean, maybe they have some sort of good they do, but the problem with unions overall, probably especially in this case, is that it's not based on merit. It's based on who was hired first, right? But I think that would be a little bit different when it comes to some of like the writers, maybe not necessarily within the companies and the writers' rooms altogether, but definitely, I guarantee you it's got something to do with some of the shit that's going on right now. It's got to, right? It's got to. Because it should be hired based on merit, and they should be earning according to that merit, right? Not just, hey, I've been here longer than you, asshole. I get more money, even though you're a better writer than I am. Right? Yeah. We are working. Yeah. Hell yeah. Seeing the Guardians tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be going with my kids to watch Guardians of the Galaxy tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, 3:30. At 3:30. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. We'll get that on there, Mike. We'll get your positive Twitter on there. We'll get it. Captain America 4 and some Wanda Project are shooting in Atlanta right now. This has been Aglax with the news from the street. All right. Are you sure it's not called Captain America 4, the Wanda Project? It might be. I'm just saying. I heard from the sounds of it, they might be changing the name of it. At least that's what some dickhead on Twitter said. And by dickhead, Anyway, yeah. I have an enchanted suit, an enchanted birthday suit. No, we don't want to know. I don't think we want to know. No, Reefer Man. I don't think we do. Mike Popcorn Porter says, "Hey Trinity, my 60th birthday is May 13th. Sorry to confuse, but you're only you're only 60 ounce, and I have been talking about it for months." Okay. Oh, 60 once. Sorry. Oh, you're only 60 once, and I've been talking. Okay. Yeah. I was like 60 ounce. Man, that's a bigger than a 40. Shit. No. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. So May 13th. All right, Mike Porter. Yeah. All right. Nikki, thank you so much for being here. Says pass by to show some love. Thank you. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Yeah. You know what's funny is every time I hear that song, I always just think of Deuce Bigelow. Anyway, Lucas Texvenger, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing very well. Are you working? Are you working today? Are you working this evening? I hope you're doing well, regardless of whether you're working or not. Yeah, Nikki in the building. Yeah, we've missed you too, Nikki. We missed you too. Okay, aggressively relaxing says, let ChatGPT do the CEO jobs and give their money to the artist. There we go. Hey, that works. So do you want to see your enchanted birthday suit? No, I don't. Felicity Poobell, thank you so much for being here. Another one of the awesome Myrtle Maniacs. I hope you're doing well. Appreciate y'all coming by mine and Abby's stream. Yes, absolutely. And Felicity, I think I may have. I thought I had your. I think I got your. Let me see. Here, let's see. We should have it. Oh no, it's not on there. I'll have to fix that. So we can get your channel link down there in the description. Any of the channel members, if they've got channels and stuff, I try to put them in the description of the video so people can easily go find those. But thank you so much for being here, Felicity. And yes, absolutely good. It's always good hearing your and Abby's opinions on these different shows and things going on out there. It's something different than what I hear from a lot of the other. It's different than what we hear from all the dudes, right? From all the dudes, yes. We need more women voices. We need more whammons. We need more whammons voices. Because you know what? I don't care what a 40-year-old white man thinks about fucking The Last of Us or Hot D, right? Fuck that 40-year-old man. Son of a bitch. Fucking whammon. Woo! Yeah. Okay. My favorite city is here, Felicity. Yeah, nice. I like that. Just like Mike Porter's my favorite Porter. I'm sorry, as they chores, Braves, an active shooter in Atlanta coverage. It made me late to your stream. Oh man, there's an active shooter. Damn, man. Damn. Yeah, I was going to go tomorrow, but my wife has a work thing. Maybe Saturday. Oh, okay, nice. I think this Saturday we're probably going to be going to a Renaissance Fair. Yeah, gonna go nerd out for the day. Yeah, I watched Renfield last night. Badass film. Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews on that. Some people saying it's good. Some people saying it sucks. I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll watch it. Yeah. Yeah, are you safe, Aglax? Yeah, he's there in the area, huh? Felicity says we need unions for safety, but they got into other stuff and they shouldn't be doing, and most are in cahoots with the companies that they are supposed to be protecting their members from, unfortunately. Yeah, absolutely. Flicks and Comics, thank you so much for being here. I hope all's going well with you. Seen you started to make a comeback on your YouTube channel. Very good stuff, Jojo. Happy to see you here. Aglax says it's good to hear Brian sing it this weekend. Okay, nice. Yeah. We've got, where else are we at? We've got Strange Marvel Theories. The 21th member chat says, look at all you beautiful maniacs. Yes, look at you beautiful son of a bitch. Yeah. No, I'm about to go to bed. Got to be at work 5:30 a.m. to do inventory. Ugh. Yeah, look, I didn't even read the ugh part. You just say inventory. I'm like, ugh. Yeah, that's rough. Air Spider, thank you so much for being here. Random Brad, my man. I hope all's going well with you. Yeah, okay, look. Oh, what's this time and date countdown thing? Badass Bad union is better than no union. No union is better. Workers are entitled to the fruits of their labor. Power to the people. You know what? I'm going to be nice and keep it PG here, folks. Fuck the unions. My fellow masshole. Yeah. Well, I think Aaron is too. Yeah. Been waiting to watch Renfield. All right. The countdown to your 60th birthday. Okay. All right. Gotcha. Yeah, fuck you unions. We ain't in the 20s anymore. Right. Kids aren't working, people aren't working 12-hour days with no break. Yeah. Shit, you'd be lucky to find man people with the work ethic to work at 12. Yeah, that's true. You'd be lucky to find anybody with the work ethic to work 12-hour days now. I've had enough of whams. Thank you, says Nicky. Oh man, all right. Yeah, I got you. This last stream was kind of ass due to technical difficulties. I will still appreciate y'all's patronage. Come check us out sometime. Absolutely. Q-Bello Music. What is up? We got Quentin in the house. I hope all is going well with you, Quentin. Thank you so much for being here. Do not F 40-year-old man, right? Right. No, I'm not going to. Like, not me. But oh man, that's funny. Okay. So did he say effing whammons like George Michael? No, whammin'. Yeah. Whammin'. Oh man, yeah, I'm tired of white dudes. This is my Twitter. Oh man. All right. Yeah, okay, 41. Oh yeah, sorry. Oh, but you're not. Are you a white dude? Lucas? I don't know. You look like me. You look like you're probably a mix. You look like you're a mix. If not full, I don't know. Was there a Guardians movie out this weekend? Must have slipped my notice. Yeah, there is. Fuck that. I picked the ones and worked on chicken farms, and there are kids working 12-hour days right now, as they should be. You see that Dune trailer? I'm down to continue that. No, I haven't even seen the first Dune. Well, I mean, like the original Dune, but I haven't seen like the one from a couple of years ago. No. Yeah, not recently. Not the new one. No sleep. Oh man, you need to get some sleep, man. 40-year-old dude bod Nebula, not really doing it right. Oh, I know, Justin. Don't even get me started. We got Jedi Jen in the building as well. Thank you so much for being here, Jedi Jen. Yeah, Dune looks cool, but how do you depict Paul's enlightenment in a movie as a satisfying ending? I don't even know about any of that. I'm not nerdy enough yet. In Maine, not Matt. Okay, I knew I was close. Yeah, feature stream for a hot second a day was work, so I had to be sneaky. You know what everybody else seems to do? Where every place is like that I go now is they put their little their little AirPods in. You know, they put their little AirPods in, and they probably say like, "My life is music." It's like, that's one of the things I hate. We haven't even talked about comic books yet. We're a half hour into the stream. I hate that shit when people are like, "Oh, music is my life." You know what I'm saying? They're like, "Oh, music is your life." Yeah. What instrument do you play? Like, "Oh, I just listen. Oh, okay. Music is your life. You don't even play a fucking instrument. All right. Yeah, you're right. Music is your life. I'm sorry, fucking Charlie Benante. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dave Matthews. I'm sorry, Dimebag. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, fucking music is your life, pal. Yeah, all you do is fucking listen. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, music is your life. Yeah. Oh, listen to music all day. Music is my life. That shit gets on my nerves. Music is my life. You don't even fucking play an instrument. You probably don't even know how to read music. Shit. Sorry. I'm getting a little worked up here. No, okay. We need to talk about some comics. But the music, I mean, seriously, the music is my life. Anyway. Okay. We need to talk about some comic books, guys. Okay. You know what? Before we talk about comics, should we do the first giveaway? Since I've sat here and been like, all right, let's do the first giveaway. Let's do our first giveaway. We'll do our first giveaway, okay? we'll do our first giveaway here. Our first giveaway we're going to do right here is for this Lady Death Rules Volume 1. This has the first 4 chapters, four chapters, I think, on this one, of Lady Death in the Coffin Comics universe. This is going to be given away too. We got all the names here. Let's put it up. All right, here we go. Here we go. Spin that wheel. Come on, big money. Isn't that what they always say? Come on, big money. Oh, it went right in the middle. BigStevieW. Congratulations, my man. BigStevieW. I'll make sure, if you're not here, I'll make sure I'll reach out to you to let you know you won this Lady Death Rules Volume 1. And, you know, if you don't want it, I can give it to somebody else. That's cool. You know, I can give it to somebody else. I mean, sometimes, you know, like I said, Lady Death isn't maybe something that everybody wants, but we'll make sure that we get a hold of Stevie. Get this out to Stevie if he does want it. If not, we'll give it away to one of our other Myrtle Maniacs. You always have that option, guys. If you don't want it, you can give it away to somebody else. But Stevie, BigStevieW is our first winner. Congratulations, Stevie. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this thing there. We'll remove his name from the wheel for the next one there, and then we'll do this next giveaway after I talk a little bit about some comic books. And congratulations once again to BigStevieW. Thank you so much for your support and being a channel member. Big Stevie has been around for quite a while as well. Another great supporter here of the channel. Now, as I was saying earlier, we got some new comic books to talk about today. And I don't really have a very big pull list this week, but let's start off with a company who's really kind of, they're kind of on the outs right now. That's IDW. But this right here is Breath of Shadows. This is issue number 4. This book is being written by Rich Douek. It's got art by Alex Cormack and letters by Justin Birch. You can see all those names right there. Now, this story is about these people who are kind of going out they're going out, I guess you could say, on a safari, but everybody that's there kind of has their own little motives for wanting to be there. We've got this rock star, this musician who's kind of into like this area where they're going. Some of like, I wouldn't necessarily say occult kind of stuff, but he's into some of the stuff that they're going there to look for. He's also there with some other people who have the money to fund this expedition. He might be the one funding it. I think, yeah. And then we've got the Explorer, and then we've got his bandmates. His bandmates are there because he is hooked on drugs. And what we see throughout the course here, and there's a couple other women here. One of the women is kind of involved with the guy who's like the Explorer guy, who's kind of really into this whole thing, and she's actually having an affair with our other main character, who is the rock star, the junkie, who is kind of, you know, just all fucking twacked out. But you get in here and you get the typical Alex Cormack style of art. Well, you can see he has a very distinct style. You could tell his art style, if you know, a mile away, if you know what you're looking at. But here, what we found is that this rockstar, he does have this addiction, this heroin addiction. And at first, you kind of think all these monsters and stuff are kind of cause visions that he's having as the monster, if you will, of his addiction is calling to him and making him want to go and use again. But we start going here through the story and we find out that there's actually a little bit more to that. I'll say, I think was in the second issue, it seemed like the story kind of dipped a little bit, and then here in issue 3 and 4 it seems to have picked up just a little bit. And we're getting close to that 5th issue, which this is only going to be a 5-issue series, but it does have an A cover and a B cover. Absolutely great stuff. I think they said there is a cover here for a retail incentive cover, maybe as well. That was by Joe Mulvey. Right there. That was the 3rd cover. One that I didn't get it. My LCS didn't order enough to get that incentive cover. But Rich Douek has a very I don't know. He definitely likes music. If you go follow his Instagram, he likes music, probably a lot of the same kind of music I like. But one of the other things he talks about kind of in some of his books is, I guess you would say, like drug addiction and things like that. So I'm guessing whether he ever actually struggled or not, I don't know, but definitely probably knows some people who have gone through it, as it does seem to be a theme that is used in some of his different stories that I've read. Rich Douek is actually a really good writer. I like the things that he's written, and I'd like to see more. I've only read a few of his books, and I think there was one that he did on Aftershock Comics last year that was something a little bit different than the other books that I've read out of him, which the other one I definitely know I've read was Sea of Sorrows, another very good one that he also did on IDW Comics with Alex Cormack. But very good stuff. Let me know if you have read Sea of Sorrows down in the comments below. I'll get on to this next book that I have here. Like I said, I've got just a short list this week. This one is from AWA Upshot, and this is Trojan, issue number 4. This is the finale of this series. This one being written by Daniel Kraus, art by Lacey, colors by Marco Lesko, and lettered by Sal Cipriano. Cover artist was Jeff DeCall. You can see those names right there. You can see a little bit of the art that you get here in this book from the artist Lacey. Now, this one right here is dealing with these people that they are referring to as legends, but we would probably know as people from lore, like fairies and like minotaurs and just like all these different, all the different kind of people and creatures that you would know from, like, I guess, would that be fantasy, high fantasy style books? Very interesting stuff here. As we see what's going on, is there is kind of this network of people who do I guess kind of like online snuff videos where they are actually going and finding people who what they call these legends, who are disguised as human beings, walking amongst human beings. But the legends have basically secluded themselves away from society and they hide. Well, what happens here is this particular person is going and hunting down this guy right here, who is the guy who basically does these snuff videos and basically exposes these people for who they really are, which is these legends, these people who are thought not to be around anymore. And in this one, in this final issue, like, I feel like this last issue just finishes off a little too quick, as we do see this guy as he exposes this, what he thought was a fairy, but it's not a fairy, is actually but I'm not sure what they there's fairy, it's the fae, and these ones are the I'm forgetting what they call them right now. But we see basically she's like she's basically like a Medusa. She's horrific. She's not a fairy that's all, all dainty and all. Like, no, she's some very horrific stuff here. But we find that there's actually 3 of them, and they're all kind of trying to find their way back to each other. As this one girl had reached out to this hacker to try to get her so she could be captured by this guy to get into this kind of, I guess you could say, like this red room where she was going to be basically the next one to be murdered there on film. And it basically doesn't happen, but as she's there, it actually turns out that he is one of the legends as well. And yeah, I don't know, I really felt like this series, I've kind of enjoyed it, but the only being 4 issues, and that's a tricky thing when it comes to 4-issue series sometimes, is like, sometimes you get a book that is perfect at 4 issues, and it probably shouldn't go on any longer, but this one right here actually seems like it needed just a little bit more room to breathe, and it wrapped up a little too quickly here in this 4th issue, and I got done with it, and I'm still feeling kind of like, is that it? Is that it? And, at some point in a lot of comic books too, you'll see some of the writer's outlook on the world, right? And sometimes it trickles through, and in here we definitely get some of that, where we see they're having this conversation about I guess the world and corporations, those evil corporations. and some of these different things. And, you know, at some point, it seems like, you know, a lot of these writers will put shit in here that kind of beats you over the head with whatever message they're trying to put out there. When, like, I feel like a lot, like, some of the things that were said in here, I'm like, you don't have to say this in the book. Like, if you read the book, like, we get it, right? We get it. You don't have to say it. But I also kind of feel like that's one of the, I mean, maybe that's just, I wouldn't even say necessarily the audience nowadays, but I noticed that with a lot of people these days, especially the younger crowd, where like shit like actually has to be spelled out for you. There can't be no air of mystery or anything like that. Like it has to be, like somebody has to tell you exactly what's going on and exactly what's on, like they have to spell it out. There can't be any kind of subtle messages. You know why? Because you're stupid and you just don't get it. I don't know. That's if you ask me, though. That's if you ask me. And there's just some of that in this book, and it doesn't make it. I don't think it really makes the book bad, but I'm sitting there reading and like this is really just kind of unnecessary dialogue. Like we get it. This stuff you go and get put in the book. Yeah, we get it. We get it. Another thing I wanted to talk about here. Let me know if you've read Trojan down in the comments below and what you thought about it. Another thing I wanted to talk about here was I was talking about how you know, IDW has kind of had their run of bad luck. Things are kind of on the outs. Last week they announced that they dropped like 39% of their workforce. They're basically going to be cutting down titles. One of the things is like they don't really have enough original titles like the one I was talking about a minute ago in not Sea of Sorrows. But Breath of Shadows, they don't really have enough of their own independent books, creator-owned, I guess, books that they do. They really have a lot of IPs, Transformers, Ninja Turtles, and things like that. They're paying a lot of money for and putting out. And obviously that's one thing that is going to be digging into their pocketbooks and profits is having to pay for those IPs to be able to put out these books. Last week, they laid off a bunch of people, and obviously with that, they're going to be cutting back a lot of their comic line. And we see even last year, Aftershock Comics, they went and filed for bankruptcy, and just some of the other things kind of going on out there within the comic book industry. I mean, you could take a look at even Valiant Comics, who has severely cut back on the amount of titles that they've been putting out. You can take a look at Heavy Metal Magazine. I don't even think Heavy Metal Magazine isn't even their own thing anymore. I think they're like owned by somebody else now, and I can't remember off the top of my head who it is. But a lot of things are kind of grim for a lot of these smaller publishers. And one of these publishers that just recently came out over the last few years was AWA Upshot. Since they came out a few years ago, they came out in 2020, right before the shit hit the fan, right? And they came out swinging. They had a bunch of great titles they put out. They had J. Michael Straczynski, who came out and really helped build this kind of shared universe that they have, that they started building out through some of these different titles. They had Michael Morisi come on. He's written a couple series for them, and just some different creators and writers. And they were really pumping out and doing a lot of good books. But I've noticed here, even over the past few months, you can even flip this book over and see what we've got here, where we've got Red Zone, Black Tape, and Trojan. The only other books coming out this month. That's 3 titles. They've got the trade paperback on there as well, another title that just recently ended. But I've noticed over the past few months, even their titles have really started to slow down in the amount that they are doing each month. And it started to make me think, like, is AWA Upshot another one of those companies that is at the point where they're not making the profits they need to, they're not making the money that they need to continue publishing books? I don't know. You let me know what you think. If you're one of the avid comic readers out there, let me know what you think. It's just one of the things I've been noticing, that their titles have really slowed down, where they came out swinging. I mean, there was a point where they were having sometimes 2, 3 titles come out a week, and it was pretty much consistent. About every week they had a title coming out, at least several different ones a month. And now we're looking at, with 3 titles coming out, aside from that trade paperback, 3 titles coming out. That's not even one a week. And it just kind of makes me think, like, are they at that point? Are they kind of at the breaking point for the company? Are they going to be the next ones? I don't know. I don't know. It's just my prediction. I hate to see him go because they have, like I said, over the past few years, come out and put out some really great titles, ones I've really enjoyed. But I'd hate to see him go, but it does seem like with a lot of the way things are trending, it seems like it might be a possibility. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. And I'll move on to these last couple of books that I have here. This is a new one on Oni Press, and I don't really read a whole lot of Oni Press. I just happened to see this one at my LCS, and I think I remember seeing this one solicited a couple months ago, but this is on Oni Press. This is Lamentation. Lamentation? 48 pages of fear. Written by Cullen Bunn. This actually has art by Arjuna Susini and colored by Hillary Jenkins. And who was it lettered? It was lettered by Simon Boland. I'll show you those names right there. You can kind of see them. They're kind of blending in there with, oh yeah, let me see, Cullen Bunn. Now, the reason I got this one wasn't on my pull list, but I picked it up anyway, is because it's Cullen Bunn. I like the indie horror books that he does. I don't get a chance to read them all because Cullen Bunn writes a shitload of horror books, and most of the ones I've read are pretty damn good. I really do enjoy them, but he does so many, I couldn't really keep, like, if I was going to read all the Cullen Bunn books that he puts out, I'd probably have to drop every other book and just read Cullen Bunn books, which I'm not saying I would actually have a problem with that, because a lot of the books he writes, he's good at writing. He's good at writing. And he actually wrote one of my favorite probably the only other Spider-Man that really matters besides Peter Parker, and that was Spider-Man, a character that actually premiered in the Spider-Geddon series that came out a handful of years ago, in which Spider-Man was basically in this freak accident while at Horizon Labs, and he fell into this vat of spiders that all ate him up, and they basically ate him all up, and they absorbed his essence, and they are now a hive mind of spiders that think they're Peter Parker. It's great. I would love to see it as like a horror thriller. And I think Sony might be able to pull that off. But I think it would be like a good horror thriller right up there with the likes of like The Invisible Man, right? I think it could be really good. But this one right here was really good. Cullen Bunn just has, like I said, very good writer. And the way this story opens up, we see this girl who is going to audition for a play. She is a stage actor, and she's going to audition for this play at a place she doesn't really know, hasn't really heard of. Well, she shows up for this audition. She gets there. Things are a little bit weird. She don't even have to audition for the part. She's already got the role. And coincidentally, the role that she's playing just happens to have her same name. And we get in here, and just sort of this situation and everything going on gets kind of to be kind of a horrific scene, if you will, as we find that her and the other people who were there involved in this play and this stage production are trapped. They're basically trapped there in this theater, and they can't leave until until they get till they have a good basically a good reception to their play. So, like, if they have a bad showing, I guess the show must go on until then. But there's just a little bit more going on, a little bit more that's creepy about this particular theater. The art in this book I thought was really good. Color's very good. Just something that I thought was... I thought the book was very good altogether. Cullen Bunn's writing, the art in there by Arjuna Susini, Hillary Jenkins, very good stuff. One of the first few times I've ever seen Hillary Jenkins work without her husband as well. Because she normally does stuff with her husband, Tyler Jenkins. So I don't know. I'm not saying they always work together. I'm just saying this is one of the first times. Anyway, but I thought it was very good. If you've read Lamentation, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll show off this last book that I have here. It's got several different covers that came out for this one. This is Money Shot. And what was this one? Comes Again. This is the third story arc for Money Shot. This is on Vault Comics. This book being written by Tim Seeley. It's got art by Giselle Legos, colored by Carlos Badilla Z, and lettered by Crank. Now, they've got pretty much a whole new creative team on here, except for the writer Tim Seeley, who did help co-write the first story arc along with Sarah Beatty, and he has been writing basically the stories since the last story arc. They had a different artist on there, and this one right here, I didn't get a chance to read because I realized I think I forgot to read the last 2 issues of the last Money Shot arc. So I'm like, you know what? I need to go back through and read those, and then I'll come back and I'll read this one right here. But this one right here is the A cover by Legasse. I know I messed that up. And Badilla Z, the art team who is on this book right here. And this one is definitely an adult book, as you can see, because what we are talking about here is these basically these scientists who are crowdfunding, if you will, their science projects by going out into space and having sex with aliens. And so, yeah, we've also got this one right here. This is the B cover. This one is by Tim Seeley. This is the homage cover for I don't know what is it homaging? You guys know what it's homaging? I'm not sure what cover. You know, a lot of people do these homage covers, and it gets hard to keep up with. But that's the B cover. We've also got 2 of these black bag variants. In other words, they are a little risque. And this first one is from one of my favorite artists. You know I had to pick this up. But this is from artist Skylar Patridge. An absolutely beautiful cover. I freaking love Skylar Patridge's work. If you put out a comic book and you have Skylar Patridge doing the cover, chances are I want to pick it up, because I absolutely love her work and her art style. Very good stuff there on that one. That is the that's actually the 4th cover. This is the 3rd cover right here, the C cover. This one is by Alexis Flower. And this right here is another one of the black bag variants as well. And, you know, as you can see, very nice work from Alexis Flower. I wasn't able to find her on Instagram or Twitter. So if you guys know, you know, send me a link. Let me know. So, you know, I guess I can follow that artist. I try to follow a lot of the artists that I check out their work and enjoy watching. And then we've got this this next cover right here for Money Shot comes again. This is the 1 in 10 cover right here by Zoe Thorogood. Another one right there. Nice nice cover. Kind of, I guess, kind of what you would expect out of a Money Shot book. And then we've got this one right here, and I actually got to take this one back to my LCS. See if they can get a replacement for this one because it came in damaged. But this is the 1 in 25 cover from, once again, one of my favorite artists out there right now, Skylar Patridge. Another beautiful, beautiful cover there from Skylar Patridge. She definitely has a style, and the work that she does is very recognizable. And I really just enjoy the work that she does. Absolutely beautiful stuff right here. But you can see, like, where this one right here, it's kind of got all, like, maybe I can show them. See right there where it looks like something kind of got drug across the cover right there. So I got to take this one back to the LCS to see if they can get a damage replacement for this one. But once again, another very nice cover from one of my favorite artists, Skylar Patridge. You need to go follow her on Instagram, Twitter. That's where I follow her at. Absolutely great work. But I've got one more thing I want to show off this week. You know, Image Comics. I don't pull a whole lot of books from Image Comics these days. They've definitely, obviously, made a big name for themselves over the past 30 plus years at this point. Putting out some very good books and a lot of creator-owned series. And they recently put out they just put out this hardcover right here for the Department of Truth. This is volume 1, The Complete Conspiracy. This is a hard cover book, and you can see right there, see how it's got the little spot gloss on there. through the red there on that little mask. Nice cover there by Martin Simmons, and then you can flip it over here on the back and see that it has some of that spot gloss on there as well throughout some of the artwork. This book right here retailed for $49.99, and I'll tell you that's not really too bad because this book has the first 17 issues of Department of Truth, and very nice format. You can see it's square bound. I don't think there was any spot gloss here on the side. I guess the Department of Truth is kind of glossy there, as you can see the little bit of shine on there as well. And I was on AR Comics yesterday watching his live stream, and he actually showed through, I think it was DCBS. I don't buy a whole lot of books online, but they actually have another very nice cover that is a DCBS exclusive of this book as well. I think it cost a few more dollars than this one right here. Definitely worth checking out. I do like this series. It's kind of like I don't know. It's a book about conspiracy theories, sort of. I mean, in the vein of the X-Files. Very good stuff in this book. And there was some of the books I remember midway through, and then again partway through, where they got different creators to come on and write some of the books, do some of the art in there, where they kind of, I guess you could call them more like filler issues. But very good stuff. Very nice book. And definitely worth that cover price of $49.99 in case you haven't read it, or if you're somebody like me who likes to have hardcover books, and like maybe one of these days I'll sell my floppies. Maybe I'll sell those, because I think this book is one of those. I think this is one of the ones that's been optioned for a show, so maybe it would be worth something. I don't know. But let me know down in the comments below if you've ever read Department of Truth, what you think about it, if you actually picked up this hardcover book. I'll probably do a little more set down video and show off a little bit more of this as well. But thank you all so much for being here. Let's get back here into the live chat, see what everybody is talking about, and then we'll do this second giveaway. For Lady Death Rules. It will be for volume 2. But let's get in here and see what everybody is talking about. Okay. See, we've got some very good people that have joined the chat since then. Cubella Music says, yo, I need the link to how to customize a spin wheel with an image like that. You know what? I'll send it to you. I can't remember what site this is. wheelofnames.com. Quentin, wheelofnames.com. Is what that is. They let you put in like a little custom image and everything in there as well. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool because I know I was using another one. I think it was just like randomnamegenerator.com or something like that. I can't remember. But then I found this one. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like you can put your own image in there and shit. I'm like, yeah, that's where it's at. That's what we need. Yeah. Random Red Creator says I play a kazoo. Does that count? That's funny. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Mexican American. Okay, yeah. Mexicano Americano. All right, yeah. I figured you were. Yeah. I figured. Yeah. Forgot it was coming out. Oh yeah, the Guardians. Yeah. Guess I gotta go. Yeah, Guardians. Hopefully it's good. The reviews have been good, but I don't really trust people's reviews. You know what I mean? I don't really trust people's reviews when it comes to it. It was one of the worst, but we appreciate it. Oh, well, yeah, with the technical difficulties, it happens. Hey, I've sat here and flapped my gums for like a half hour one time, and I was on mute. Talk about some technical difficulties. Been offline mostly due to Jedi Survivor not being on PS4. Don't want spoil. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. It's time to get one of those, another next-gen console. I'm going to give you all a hot take. The best content this year was the finale of Star Trek Picard, Season 3, The Next Generation. It was very awesome. Oh, Next Generation reunion? All right. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you commented that something about that last time as well. Yeah, I'm not a Trekkie. I'm not a Trekkie, so, I'll take your word for it. Music is my life. I play trombone, says Simple Sparrow. All right. Yeah. You know what, Max? I was waiting for you to say you play the flute. The music ran. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just like it gets on my nerves when people say that, right? Like, come on. Music is my life. You only listen to music, man. What are you talking about? Airspider 23 says I play multiple instruments and own a studio. Music is still not my life. See, hey, somebody who will admit it, right? And you were very involved, right? See in there, Q-Bello plays a few instruments, right? Exactly. Can't read sheet music for sheet. Nice. Jedi just says love a good Trinity rant. Yeah, and I'm telling you, but it's just a weird one, man. But yeah. It's just weird. Last night a DJ saved my life. What? Is that a song? Oh, D. Mike Porter, I'm so happy for the TNG crew. TNG. Oh, the Next Generation crew to make something good everyone loves. Nice. Yeah. Wait, that's me. Music is my life. I play my phone. I play the content, not an instrument. Oh man, that's funny. What is that? Modes to modes to mod 35 TM0053. I'll give you $1. All right. Well, thank you. Thanks for the $1 that you'd give me. I appreciate it. Let's see. Okay, so where are we at here? Yes. Oh yeah, we got congrats to BigStevieW. Yeah. No, it's not Stream Elements. Yeah. I just told you, but yeah, I'll send you the link too, just in case. The Power Ranger Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Team Book Volume 2 had a great ending today. Oh, okay, yeah. I was gonna say I know that came out today too with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, that was the end of Volume 2. Had a great ending. Krang stole Megazord and was in its stomach. Yeah, like Alien. Like anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Been so busy with work and post-move stuff. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. I know. And you know what, Daniel Fisher, that's rough, man. Post-move, like I hate moving. I swear, if I have to move again, the only thing I'm gonna take is my band shirts, my bicycles, my movies, and my comic books, and everything else is staying. Like fuck it, you just have the shit. You have everything in here. I don't want to move it. I'll just buy all new shit. Aglac says IDW Star Trek is awesome. CBS is taking shared continuity seriously for the first time, Star Wars style. Can I agree? Mm-hmm. So yeah, as I'm saying, IDW. That's one of the ones they have is the Star Trek. There's a Star Trek IP too. Yeah. Check out AWA Upshot Black Tape for more rock and roll occult type shit. Yeah. As I said, Black Tape just came out last week. I thought that was another good one too. I've been enjoying it. And one of the things I really like about it is Dalibor Taljik's art. His art is freaking great. It just goes great with a good horror story, right? Like, I have him and Cullen Bunn teamed up for a book. Like I need Cullen Bunn and Dalibor Taljik to team up for a book. Like, that shit would be great. Because I know I think Cullen Bunn worked with Andrea Muti. I know he's worked with several others. Oh, he did The Last Book You'll Ever Read with Layla Lease. Another one of my favorite artists, man. She does some great work too. Though her sequentials aren't as detailed as a lot of her other art, still good stuff though. But yeah, Dalibor Taljik and Cullen Bunn need to team up for a book. It's almost May 4th. We need you doing your karaoke rendition of Star Wars again. Yeah. You know what? Speaking of which, like when Mando comes on, that's all. I do the Mando song. Yeah, I got to hear it to get it in my head to be able to do it right. But Kind of like when they had Book of Boba Fett on, and every single like in that Book of Boba Fett music, they like that shit always made me laugh when it's like, ah! Like I was like, what the fuck? Like what is that? Ah! It made me laugh every time. Mike has a great singing voice. I have the voice messages to prove it. Nice, nice. So is Mike gonna? I was gonna say it's gonna be May, but yeah, it's gonna be anyway. It's already May. I can't use that Timberlake meme. Yeah, and Mike does great goat bleats too, right? Oh, we got Imani in the house. Thank you so much for being here, Imani. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Mr. Trojan completely. That's why I'm a dad. Yes, you did. Reefer Man. Yeah. Looks sick. Yeah. Yeah. And speaking of which, Imani, I seen you commenting on the Crow soundtrack the other day, and yeah, to me it's like one of the best ever. Like, I think it was one of the best of all time. The Crow soundtrack. I probably need to make a video about it. I think it's one of the best of all time. And you brought up the Queen of the Damned. You brought up the Queen of the Damned soundtrack, and believe me, the Queen of the Damned soundtrack is a damn good soundtrack too. But I think the Crow's better. I think I do. And believe me when I say like the Queen of the Damned actually has more bands on it that I'm more into. But something about that Crow soundtrack, man, it was just like the right soundtrack at the right time with the right mix of musical artists. Because there's some of them on there I don't even really know that well. I don't even like that much. Like Nine Inch Nails. I'm not a big Nine Inch Nails fan. But like some of the different tracks on there, just great stuff. Great stuff. Yeah, the Crows is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Medusa Gorgon? I don't know. Oh, we got Chris from Chaos and Comics in the house. Thank you so much for being here. I hope all's going well with you. Mod 35 TM 0053 says I'm retarded. Oh, okay. Well, hey. You know what? Knowing is half the battle, man. You know what? Knowing is half the battle, because if you know that you are, that means you can do something about it. You can reach out and get help from someone. I don't think a qualified therapist is really going to do any good for you, but I'm just saying, knowing is half the battle. If you know and you can admit to it, hell, you're like 75% of the way there, right? In most cases. Thank you so much for being here once again. And another thing, they really started releasing the original work way too late. Who? Oh, are you talking about IDW? IDW? Probably so. Yeah. He just comes in and says hi. And another thing. What? Yeah. Is Valiant still thing? Yeah, they've still got a few titles. I think they got like one title that comes out a month, maybe two that come out a month. Red Zone is good so far. Yeah, I'm enjoying Red Zone. That's another Cullen Bunn book right there. Another Cullen Bunn, and that one's something a little bit different than what he normally does. Also, yeah, Red Zone. Star Wars. I'm talking about Star Wars. Yeah. I just got that because what was it? Bill Murray did. I was watching the 25th anniversary edition. I got the DVD of Saturday Night Live, and it was the old skit where Bill Murray was singing some jingle to Star Wars. Like what? Yeah. Only the lonely. Star Wars. Give me those Star Wars. Nothing but Star Wars. Don't let them end. Star Wars. If they should bar wars, please let these Star Wars stay. And hey, how about that nutty Star Wars bar? Oh man. Yeah. All right, we got. See, Mike Porter's already. He's just doing it in the chat. He got it. Yeah, he's got it already. Oh, was that did you sing that on Santa's stream? Was that on Santa's stream where you sang that? Always the viewer, thank you so much for being here. I hope all's going well with you. Oh, come on, what's going on here? Oh man. All right, there we go. Okay. Hope all's going well with you, Alloys. Let's see. Phrasing confirmed. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, yeah. He's doing it. He's doing it. But I don't cover by. Yeah, I don't. I don't buy books just for the cover. I don't buy books just for the cover. A lot of them I buy because I like the book inside. Right. I stopped cover buying. You shouldn't buy. You shouldn't do cover buys. I give our bald-headed man here a like already. Right? Yeah. Get some likes. One time, you always on mute. Well, I mean, it's happened occasionally. It's happened a couple times. Yeah. Brian Mccann always gives me a hard time for it. Star Wars Santa occasionally plays his trombone. All right. Yeah, nice. I don't play a thing in music, but music is like oxygen to me. Okay. Mike Porter wants me to start talking trash again, don't he? Oh, man. You got to get up. You got to get on down, girl. What? Oh, okay. All right. I'm not sure what song that is, but yeah. Now I'm gonna have that damn song stuck in my head. Yeah. Okay. You gotta get. Okay. I'm not sure what song that is. The Garden State soundtrack is amazing as well. I'll have to see what's on there. You know, because I don't know. You know, we probably need to have a discussion one of these days talking about some music and musical soundtracks because, you know, music is an amazing thing and just the feelings that music can invoke. But when it comes to a soundtrack, a really good soundtrack sticks with you. There's one that I'm just dying to talk about right now. I just can't. Because it needs to be for either a video or a very specific time. When we're in the mood. We're talking about comics today. Felicity says STP's Big Empty. Yeah, that was another. Yeah, one of the greats on there. And you know what? There was one song on there. I can't remember who sang it. Was it My Life with a Thrill Kill Cult? Something like that. Fucking great song. Was it Slipside Melting? Was that one? That song was cool too, right? Of course, you know the Badge from Pantera, which I actually have on my version of Far Beyond Driven. But then, yeah, I mean, you got that. Even the Nine Inch Nails songs got on there. You got, what was it, the Rollins Band, Henry Rollins there with Ghost Rider, which is like a ridiculous song because all he does throughout the whole song is he just sits there and is like, Ghost Rider, a motorcycle hero. Like, what? That's all he says the whole song. But it works out. It's just so great, right? Yeah, and then there's like, It Can't Rain All the Time. There's just a bunch of great songs on that CD. It was like I said, it was just like the right time, the right place, the right music, the right artists. Man, that one just hits. Oh, we got Lucas Texvenger with a $5 super chat. Says, music is my life. I love this community. Woo! I love it. That's going to be another one people are going to start giving me a harder time about, right? The music is my life thing. Maybe we need to start doing that. We need to start having the music is my life streams, right? We're gonna have to start doing the music is my life streams. Oh man. And then we're gonna get on and we're gonna start bullshitting about stuff and people are gonna be like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Music is your life. They'll be on there like, what instrument do you play? Oh man, okay, my throat's getting a little dry. I gotta take a drink here. That's funny though. There's a damn fly on my. Alright. Yeah, great tune. Yeah, Big Empty. Yeah. Driving faster in my car. Yeah. Sing with your mix of Cheech and Pepe Le Pew accent. You talking about the Frexican? The Frexican. No. Not right now. We got to do that on the Music Is My live stream. to a Music Is My Life stream, and we'll have to have guests come on, and we'll just all start fucking just like carry on. And we can't play music, otherwise they're gonna copy strike us. But we'll have to, or copy claim us. But just do some acapella, singing. Because when I think of Cheech, I think of Earache My Eye, right? Yeah. Is there anyone else celebrating Star Wars Day? Tomorrow, I'm having my team dress up as Star Wars characters, and kids who come dressed up eat for free. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. I like that. Yeah. I mean, I don't know necessarily that I'll be celebrating, but I'll probably definitely be wearing my Star Wars shirt. Maybe we'll watch a Star Wars movie or something. And go watch Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah. Yeah. May the 4th be with you. Yeah. Last night a DJ saved my life. Oh, okay. Oh. Are we? Yeah. Because I celebrate Star Wars every day, man. Yeah, all right. I'm starting this new High Republic book tomorrow to celebrate. Hey, that works. Yeah. I can dig it. Oh, man, that's funny, Lucas. Music is my life. Yeah, that's funny. Oh, man. Y'all crack me up. Man. You do. I love you guys. Seriously, you're all the best. Reefer Man says, Aglax, I'm rereading this phase through Battle of Jeddah, which I just got before I read the newer stuff. I'm reading Shadow of the Sith. Okay, nice. All right. Yeah, the Frexkin shall return. Yeah. Music is my life with Trinitaz Community. I love it. Yeah. Aglax says, you give me any instrument on earth and I'll be entertaining, and honestly, I share your opinion. Talking spiritually about music headphone guy is a douchebag. The fact is, this is a fact as I am him. Oh man, that's funny, Aglax. And I'm telling you, you guys got to go check out Aglax's video. It's pinned there in the comments section. Felicity says, can I start calling you Freedom Williams instead of Trinity? You reminded me of CNC Music Factory. Everybody dance now. Yeah. All right. You know what? When I was growing up, man, CNC Music Factory was the shit. Man. Yeah, CNC, like, hey, man, it's funny. I was just listening to that, watching the videos with my kids the other day of CNC Music Factory. And, hey, man, and that dude, man, what's his name? Like, that dude was pretty ripped up, man. Like, I was sitting there like, man, like, this fool's, like, dancing and shit. Like, he was pretty buff. I'm like, he had a pretty good physique. I mean, he wasn't no Marky Mark or anything. But he might have actually been more shredded at the time. I think he might have actually been more shredded because he was pretty, which actually started to remind me. I know we're getting off track here. I know dang it. But I was sitting there thinking the other day too. Is like, remember, the other one that I remember was Snap. Remember Snap? I got the power. Yeah, that one right there. Like, I remember when the Madman Returns came out. Like, that was some hard shit, man. Like, that fool was on like, remember the opening track, The Madman Returns? Like, fool, that dude was, like, on there just straight fucking hard, man. He was, like, talking some shit. I'm like, dude, this fool's, like, I was just listening to that the other day, too. I'm like, man, like, this fool's, like, like, he wasn't no gangster rap, but he was just talking, like, and he just kind of, like, he kind of had an authoritative voice. I mean, not like Chuck D, but sort of along those same kind of lines, that very authoritative kind of voice where, like, he was just, like, into his shit, and I'm just like, yeah, man. Fuck yeah, man. Snap. Yeah. Good stuff, man. Shadow of the Sith was a good reefer. I totally tried to make it. I totally tried to make a big deal about Ray's grandma being someone special, which will be obnoxious if it happens. All right. Okay, we got one more giveaway we're gonna do. We got one more. So we got BigStevieW who won our first giveaway, and now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do the giveaway for this right here. This is volume 2 of Lady Death Rules. I think this one only has 3 books in it. Three collected. But let's get in here and see who our second winner is. Okay, here we go. We've got our names. Let's click it. You got to click it before you. Who is it? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, Felicity Poobell! You are the winner of Lady Death Rules Volume 2. All you gotta do is get a hold of me, or I'll get a hold of you and get your information so I can ship this thing to you. I'll get this in the mail to you as soon as possible. So that means we've got BigStevieW and Felicity Poobell are 2 winners of Lady Death Rules Volume 1 and Volume 2. Congratulations to BigStevieW and Felicity Poobell. Thank you guys so much for all of your support here on the channel. All the Myrtle Maniacs and anybody who watches these live streams. It really does mean a lot if you're watching any of the ads that pop up. If you're watching the videos, even better. You know, watching the videos is even better than watching the ads. I mean, because I don't really get a whole lot of ad revenue from any of my videos and stuff. And matter of fact, when I do a lot of my comic book reviews, I don't put ads on the comic book review videos. But I do put them on like other things, right? You know, other stuff that I probably put a little bit more work into. But comic book reviews, I just feel like, you know, like people are here and they want to hear me review a comic book. Like, I don't feel like you should have to. I honestly, like, maybe, you know, maybe I should just cut ads altogether, right? Should I just cut ads altogether? Just have them here on these annoying live streams and, like, you know what? I figure the thing is with a lot of them, though, like, might as well have ads on, because you know what happens? You know what happens if you don't have ads on? Is YouTube will probably put ads on it anyway. And then they're just making the money and not you. Which is kind of messed up, right? So, yeah. 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 Yeah, you won, Felicity. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, congrats. Congrats to Felicity and BigStevieW. We've got some of our, we've got some other winners that are here in the house as well. Some of our other former winners. Let's see. I know, who else? I know Jason from Polyhedra Paradise. He had won. Jared Dyer recently won. He was the last winner of Lady Death. Lucas Texvenger, he won a copy. Man, I know there's a few others too that won some of those copies. But yeah, and I just like sharing these books. I mean, you guys support the channel here. I get to go out and crowdfund these books, and I like to talk about them here. And I actually, oh man, where we go? I like to share these books with you guys, as you know, just as a thank you for supporting the channel. And maybe you can, you know, see some of the books that I enjoy. And there's some other books, man. I would really love to do some giveaways for some of these other books as well. And maybe I probably should, but when it comes to some of the other books I back, it's really hard to get rid of some of those books. Because in case you guys haven't been paying attention, one of the other creators I really like to back is the folks over at Merc Publishing, who does like Miss Meow, Born of Blood, and Death Rage. Absolutely great books. I backed a lot of their books on Kickstarter, and those ones, like for the single comics, are pretty expensive, but they're so hard to part with because I buy very specific covers, and you know what? They're just so hard to part with. I honestly don't know if I could part with those ones. Like it's hard enough giving away these ones from Coffin Comics, but I've also got plenty of other books that I want to give away for some of our channel members as well. I've actually got something in store for our man Mike Porter for his 60th birthday that will be that I'm gonna get in the mail to him. So I'm kind of glad that he reminded me. Kind of glad that he reminded us all for the past few months that his birthday was coming up, because I had something in mind for him that I want to send to him for his birthday. So yeah, I think it'll be something that he likes. I think it'll be something he's gonna like. Yeah, remember, the real gift is music. Yes. Felicity says, I'm waiting for my Frexican song. All right. We'll do that. We'll do it. But it's got to be on the Music Is My Live stream. It's got to be on the Music Is My Live stream. And when I gotta figure out what a good day for that might be. The Music Is My Live stream. Maybe it can be music. The Music Is My Live stream on Mondays, right? Monday is the Music Is My Live stream. Yeah, I might be able to work that out. But it's already 8 o'clock here, folks. We've been going for about just a little over an hour and a half. I want to thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for being here, for watching, being subscribed to the channel, hitting the like button, sharing the stream out with your friends, watching the videos. Thank you once again to all of the Myrtle Maniacs, and congratulations once again to BigStevieW and Felicity Pooh Bell. And guys, it is New Comic Book Day. Tomorrow is May 4th, so may the 4th be with you. Go out and hopefully enjoy Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I know there's a lot of good reviews for the movie. I can't really take people's reviews for it. I'm going to go see it. I'm hoping it's good. If it's at least, like, look, here's the thing. It's like, can Guardians of the Galaxy actually be any worse than Love and Thunder or Wakanda Forever? I won't even call those movies by the character's title, who they are revolving around, because for one, it's not Black Panther, and two, it's not Thor. But it can't get any worse than those. And you know, like, I know Quantumania wasn't the best, but I feel like it was like a tippy toe, just like one little tippy toe, a little tippy toe in the right direction as compared to what those last two trash movies were. But can Guardians of the Galaxy, I honestly, like, I'm not a big James Gunn fan, but I feel like it's kind of impossible that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 absolutely cannot be worse than what Quantumania was, than what Wakanda Forever was, than what Love and Thunder was. It just can't. It might still manage to be better than most of Phase 4. And I said better than because I think Shang-Chi was actually pretty good. And you guys know all of my love for the Eternals. Yeah, I'm one of those weirdies that likes the Eternals. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for being here last night. The music saved my life. All right. I predicted we'll be better than Love and Blunder and Wakanda Forever. Yeah, I predicted we'll be too. I can't imagine it being worse than what we've had since Endgame. You know, like a lot, like I'll probably beat the hell out of No Way Home too. Ooh, I know that makes everybody mad because I don't like No Way Home. Makes everybody mad. Anyway. But thank you all so much for being here today. You all have a great rest of your night. Have a great May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Go enjoy Guardians of the Galaxy, hopefully. And then, and Free Comic Book Day. Free Comic Book Day is this Saturday. Make sure you head to your local comic book shop. Check out some good comics. There's a lot of good ones that are going to be given away at your local comic book shop. Depending on where you go, they might have rules on how many you can get. You know, maybe you got to make a purchase to get, maybe the first few are free, and then you got to make purchases to get, you know, some extras. But go check them out. There's some pretty good ones coming out on Saturday. If you got young kids like mine, there's a Dogman book coming out. And Investigators. But you all have a very good day. Have a great weekend. May the 4th be with you, and we'll see you all in the next video or live stream that might be... Oh, well, we'll be live for the Trailer Park Live on Friday. But then after that, I think we're going to be going to Renaissance Fair this weekend. It's going to be a great time. You all have a good one, and we'll see you in the next video or live stream. Later.